Tonight we're going to take a look at ways to reinvent yourself later in life. Various circumstances require us to shift gears and to move towards a different pathway. Our goal is to give you some tools to do just that. Recently, we had the opportunity to sit down with Miss Lori Holler, and here's what she had to share. Lori, thank you so much for joining us today as we start our conversation with you about reinventing yourself later in life. Why don't you share with our viewers a little bit of your story?
Well, I worked with a family business for 20 years in sales, and we did new construction here in the Lehigh Valley. With the downturn of the economy, my husband and I decided that it would be better if maybe we diversified. And so I got the chance to come back to school, which is a goal that I always had, and earned my college degree.
Good. I'd like to welcome to our studio today two guests that we have. We have Anita Crick and Dave Oleski, who are joining us from Right Management. So welcome, Anita.
Thank you.
And welcome, Dave. So who wants to tell us about what is Right Management?
Well, I'll do that.
Right
Management is the leading career and HR consulting firm for manpower. We're actually a manpower company, and we work with people every day in transition as well as companies in transition.
Okay. And so what are some of the things, Dave, that you're giving them advice on? What are you working with people and companies that are trying to reinvent themselves? What are you telling them?
Well, I actually work with the career management side, and it's basically people who have lost their jobs through cutbacks, re-engineering, that sort of thing. And we train them on how to find their next step in their career path.
We're now joined in studio by Lisa Monahan, who's a life coach.
Hi, Nat.
So when you say love yourself, what do you mean by that?
Well, most of us don't really love ourselves very much. We go through life and, like you said, the kindergarten teacher waiting for the A, or the kid who brings home the report card to their dad and they've got all A's and one B and the dad says, wow, you could have done better. We literally are living that vibration as we get older. So at this point in time, you get to let go of that. You get to say, no more, I'm going to do my own thing. And it doesn't matter who likes it or who doesn't. But that gets a little tricky when you're older and you have family.
Sure. And how do you know, how could you tell if a person loves themselves?
They radiate it. They're happy. They have that je ne sais quoi, that light in their eyes. You can tell it. And it's interesting because when I looked at your website, it's the first thing I thought when I saw you, that you had it.
Oh, really? I didn't know I had it. So
well, you do have it. It's a look in your eyes. It's just a knowing. It's a comfortableness with yourself. It doesn't mean you always do everything right. It doesn't mean you're perfect. But it means you love yourself anyway.